तू मिले दिल खिले और जीने को क्या चाहिए Nishard The love story तू मिले दिल खिले और जीने को क्या चाहिए
Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Thomas Edison. This is Get Real with Shameeza, and I'm your hostess, Shameeza Alli. Salam, namaste, and good evening to everyone joining us on Facebook Island Zone Radio, YouTube, and on NTN Channel 69 in Georgetown, Guyana. Tonight we will speak to Kerida Alli, singer and songwriter. Our second guest for tonight has a medical emergency and will not be here. We will use that time wisely discussing any open topic that you guys would like to talk about. So, before we get into that, here is a chance for you to win a beautiful box compliments of Bidesi Caribbean food. And here is your chance. Last week on Get Real with Shameeza, we spoke to Mahindra Ramkelawan. What is the name of his latest song release? Again, that question is last week on Get Real with Shameeza, we spoke to Mahindra Ramkelawan. What is the name of his latest song release? While you guys answer that questions and share it alive, we will go ahead and take a message from our sponsors.
Hibiscus has been a flagship restaurant in our community for a very long time. Come dine with us and enjoy our excellent food, drinks and service at any one of our many locations. We are located on 12418 101 Avenue and 22113 Jamaica Avenue. Hibiscus at Elliott's on the Mile in Freeport is one of our newest locations, along with 12402 Rockaway Boulevard. In Guyana at 91 Middle Street, Georgetown. Bring your family and friends and come visit us soon.
If there's one place that makes hair removal a pleasant experience, it's the Sugar Bar NYC. Specializing in the art of body sugaring, utilizing a sugar gel for the most gentle, organic hair removal. Our method of hair removal is all natural. The paste is just sugar, lemon, and water. We also have specialized in acne, scarring and hyperpigmentation treatments. We provide sugaring services, waxing services, and laser hair removal services. We also provide body contouring services, Botox and fillers.
Enos Driving School offers training for CDL licenses, including tractor-trailers, trucks, and school buses. Just think, with a CDL license, you can have access to thousands of driving jobs at large companies such as FedEx, UPS, MTA, or New York Sanitation. Enos Driving School also offers defensive driving courses and training classes for cars and motorcycles, all taught by their college-trained instructors who can even schedule your road test appointments. Inquire about other driving and training packages as well. You might even be qualified for their free CDL training, as they are a certified institution with the New York State Workforce One program. Call Enos Driving School today. They've been serving our community for over 10 years.
Yo, New York City, what's up? This is your boy here, G.I., three-time Choppy Soca Monarch, king of the world. And here, what's up? July 29th, I'm coming your way. I'm coming to New York City for one show and one show only for 2023. I am G.I., the party edition, and we're doing it different. It's taking place at Stars Lounge, 1920 Grand Avenue, Baldwin, New York. Make sure and get those tickets now on Eventbrite.
She's young and vibrant. She writes and sings her own songs. She's super talented. Please welcome Kerida Alli.
Hello, everyone.
Good evening, Kerida. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here this evening. It's truly, truly a pleasure to have you here. I'm so excited to get into the interview and really get to know you a little bit more. But can you first introduce yourself to us?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. As you all know now, my name is Kerida. I'm 25 years old, and music is my passion since the age of 5, or probably before that. So, yeah, I just love to write music, sing music, and music is life.
And you have a huge family history of music as well. Your mom and your dad are both uh, into the music business, so as to speak, right? Can you tell us a little bit about your background, your family background in terms of music?
Yeah, absolutely. So, it started in Guyana. My dad, his name was John Sadiq Ali. He started the El Sadiq and the Sugar Cake Girls band. And yeah, he met my mom through music. And that's how, they got married. They had me. And while they were having me, she was pregnant. She was on stage doing her thing. He taught her how to play the keyboard. So she was the female keyboardist of the band, and they're well known in Guyana. They had, huge events there with thousands of people. And he brought me into singing, and I started performing when I was 5 years old.
Wow, 5 years old, that's pretty young. And so
Yeah,
your love for music continued, and now you're, in your 20s, and you've written your own songs and
yeah.
you've been singing. Do you play any instruments?
So, my parents taught me how to play the keyboards, but when you're younger, you tend to be, mischievous, and you revolt a lot. So I didn't enjoy playing the keyboards. So I kind of stopped it, found my way back to it, and then stopped it again. But singing always stuck with me. So, that's something I enjoy. But the instruments for me, it's just not my thing.
Writing your songs, singing them is just good enough for you. And
Yeah.
you have a sister who also plays in a band that you guys are part of.
Yeah, so we have a family band. I have a stepdad. So my dad John, he passed away when I was 10, and my mom met my stepdad when I was 14. He actually had a band as well. It's called the Dino Sounds Band. So they met, during a gig that my mom was working with him on. And from there, they started dating. I was brought into the band, and, they taught my sisters. I have three sisters. They taught them how to play instruments and sing as well. So, it's a family band. It's something that we love to do. But since we moved down to Florida from New Jersey, it kind of, fizzled out a bit because we've been so busy moving and starting our life here. But I still carry on the singing, by myself and sometimes with my family.
Wow. And do you still perform in that band like around Florida? Do you guys still perform and have an active band that's still
Absolutely. So we still perform. Right now, it's not the complete band with like the live drums and guitars and everything like that. We all sing with our tracks and stuff like that, but we are trying to get the band, up and running again. It's just
Mhm.
been, so hectic
Yeah.
with the girls starting college, me starting my life with my fiance, it's been really hectic.
Now, I know you're also getting married this year. Speaking of
Yeah.
your fiance, so congratulations. You have, like you
You.
said, a lot going on. You're in college, you're
Yes.
getting your degree. So it's a lot. How do you keep a balance between all of these things at 25 years old? How do you have a balance there between everything?
It's hard to keep a balance, but honestly, it's about staying true to yourself. And for me, I've never been the person to say, I'm going to do this by the age of this. I'm going to do this by, whatever. I'm just taking life one step at a time and doing what feels right to me and what I can handle.
Right.
So, I've been in college, I got my associate's degree, and I took a break when I moved here. I didn't push myself to do something I wasn't enjoying. I moved here, I met the love of my life, we're getting married, and now I'm going back to school, and I found, what I want my career to be. So sometimes life doesn't happen the way you expect it to, but it's what's best for you, and it's what your destiny is.
So, like you said, you don't go about just planning and saying, "Hey, at this age, I'm going to do this." But if you had a choice to do it,
Mhm.
right? If you were given a choice and say, "Hey, you can you're going to be able to accomplish these things if you were to put a plan on it. Will music be a part of that plan? So let's say like a 5-year plan. Will
Mhm.
music be a part of that plan?
Yeah, absolutely. So the way I treat music, music is my hobby. It's not like a job where I force myself to do things that I don't want to do. Music is my hobby. It's something that I enjoy. My latest song, Shadi Me Baby, that was something that my family and I just wrote spending the day together.
Wow.
That was something we enjoyed bonding over. So it's a hobby that we all enjoy, we love, and we save our money, we spend it on making music and making people happy, and people enjoy the music that we bring.
Listening to you so far in this interview, I get honesty. I get someone who's very real and very grounded as well. Uh, I know with Shadi,
Mhm.
you teamed up with Sunny,
Yes.
someone that a lot of our viewers has seen on the show, and he has been working with a lot of our West Indian chutneys, so as to speak, singers here, and he's been working with them here in New York, now Florida, and
Yeah.
he's been doing an amazing job. I've watched that video of yours, like quite. I mean, I can't come to tell you, and I love everything about it. You have that special, and I know, I'm sure that you're aware of it. There is a special something in you when it comes to that type of music, and you're just good at it. And it's fun to watch you have fun with the song. And I truly felt you when you sang that song, and the video and everything just bring out the best of you. So good job to Sunny. I know it's like 2 a.m. or later in thing, but good job to Sunny. I do want to shout out Sonia. I know Victoria. They've all worked with Sunny recently.
Yeah.
Anthony have worked with him, Tausif, and these guys all have amazing videos. He just brings out the best in each one of the artists, depending on who you are and what your passion is. He just grabs it and he brings it out. So it's exciting to see you guys working with him and just producing different types of videos. I like different, and I
Yeah.
can see that in each video that he produces. He just brings out the best of you guys. So I hope we
Yeah,
can continue to have
absolutely.
that. And now, as a young lady, right, getting married, you have a new song out, you have all these different things going on. You're in college.
Mhm.
Do you prioritize certain things in your life
Yeah,
as to
absolutely. Yeah,
what
so
are like when you wake up in the day and you're planning your day, what is a priority on your list?
so my priorities would be, family first, looking out for those that I love, taking care of myself, that's very important. Your mental health is very important. And, having goals set and, meeting those goals, being productive, trying to work towards whatever it is that I would like to obtain in life.
And speaking of mental health, it's something very important that a lot of us, and you guys are, as artists, you put yourself out there, right? So the importance of mental health, right? You put yourself out there because you have a passion for what you do, but
Yes.
sometimes you do get negative. What do you do in terms of daily to protect your mental health?
So for me personally, and I've had, times where I've seen the negative comments. I've seen people say, "Oh, this girl can't sing," it's all her looks or something like that. And, I just have to vent to my family sometimes because it can be a lot. Sometimes you just got to let it out, talk to someone about it. And then those people know you, they know the real you, so they're going to give you the best advice. These people are looking at you through a screen, they don't know the real you. They're just seeing this clip that was posted. So
Mhm.
having a support system is very important. Having those people around you that you can talk to, that can reassure you that everything is fine, and then just not paying attention to those negative comments, or looking at it in a different way where it's like, what, all publicity is good publicity. So, don't take it like that. At the end of the day, they're still giving you that attention. They're still giving you those views. but just making sure you're okay and making sure that you keep a positive mind and you don't let haters bring you down or stop you from whatever makes you happy.
Perfect. Well said. And I know Sonia says facts. Sabrina is joining us from Canada. Thank you for being here this evening. Rin Ali says yes. And is Rin Ali one of your relatives? One of your support system buddies?
Probably, yeah, I think so.
Ash, good evening to you. And I know you have some things prepared for us. So whenever you're ready, please get right into it. So if you're ready to do a song right now, we can get right into it.
Okay.
So while you do that, I'm gonna shout out some of our viewers that are watching. So you can take your time. Uh,
Okay.
good evening, Farah. I hope you're doing well. It was a pleasure seeing you the other day. Thank you for having us. DJ Radesh Singh, good evening to you guys. And please share up when we have these artists on our platform. We want you guys to be able to share their music with the community and really show what they have to offer. You know, we have the big artists, but we have the younger ones as well and the up and coming ones that are very talented. So I really appreciate it when you guys share. When I go to events and I hear the young people or the new ones that are coming out, when you guys share their music, it really means a lot to us because it's one of the reasons why we have these platforms. We want to make sure that everyone is being heard and their music is being played and people know who they are. So please continue to share their music. So if you're a DJ and you like to connect with our artists and you like their emails so that you can play their music and you like them to send it to you, please reach out to us or reach out to them. I'll make sure that everything gets to them, but please share their music for us. And yes, big up Guyana, because Kerida is from Guyana. And like I said earlier, for anyone who just joined us, our second guest cannot be here tonight. He has a medical emergency, so I do apologize on his behalf. He was really looking forward to the interview. That's Nishard. So we will use that time wisely to have a special discussion in just a few minutes. But Kerida, you're all set?
Yes, I'm ready. So I'm going to be doing my new release, Shoddy Me Baby, for you guys.
Go ahead.
Shoddy me baby, shoddy me tonight. If we're going to shoddy, you better do it right. Let me go. Shoddy me baby, shoddy me tonight. If we're going to shoddy, you better do it right. Shoddy me baby, shoddy me tonight. Let we do this wedding and let we do it right. It's your girl Kerida. You tell me that you want me, but you not seem too ready. Avoiding me, mommy, and never meet me, daddy. You only in the rum shop with Tom, Dick, and Harry. Shoddy me baby, shoddy me tonight. If we're going to shoddy, you better do it right. Shoddy me baby, shoddy me tonight. Let we do this wedding and let we do it right. You sit down on the phone like you not get to life. All you do is scroll, giving gal empty life. You poke me on Facebook, but not in real life. Shoddy me baby, shoddy me tonight. If we're going to shoddy, you better do it right. Shoddy me baby, shoddy me tonight. Let we do this wedding and let we do it right. You took it to the pundits, arranging the rights. All of the party is finally tonight. You don't plan no buying, no shoddy tonight. Shoddy me baby, shoddy me tonight. If we're going to shoddy, you better do it right. Shoddy me baby, shoddy me tonight. Let we do this wedding and let we do it right. Hey, this is my favorite part. Go down, go down, go down. Let me go. shawty, you better do it right. Shawty me baby, shawty me tonight. Let we do this wedding and let we do it right. Shawty me baby, shawty me tonight. If we're going to shawty, you better do it right. Shawty me baby, shawty me tonight. Let we do this wedding and let we do it right.
Beautifully done. And you wrote that song.
Yes, my
You
family
wrote
and I,
that
we all
song.
sat and we all wrote that song together.
I want to tell our viewers, please feel free to dance, right? You can also, look up that song. It's on YouTube. How can we get in contact with you? Let's say someone wants to hire you for an event. Are you available for hires? And then how do they follow you and really, be your top fan?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm on Instagram. It's official Kerida. There's my YouTube. It's Kerida Music. And I have my booking number. Just a second. I can never remember it. It's 863-399-1359. And I also have a website that's linked on my Instagram. It's my personal website. I have a booking section on the website as well. And, I have Facebook as well. It's Kerida. But I would love to, be in touch with all of my fans. And, when I do my covers, I love when they suggest, different types of music for me to cover as well.
Very nice. And guys, please get in contact with her. As you guys can see, she's super talented, like I said, and she's there. She'll probably be busy in the next few months because she has a wedding coming up. uh, don't hesitate. Reach out to her, ask her questions, give her suggestions. She's open to feedback, which I love about what you said. Reach out to her and make sure that you support her. But more importantly, if you like to hire her, please do. A lot of these artists, and as I'm in this, I'm learning more and more. It's not about making money for them because, like she said, this is a hobby, something that she truly has a passion for, and she pursues it. It's basically for you guys. When she does it, when a lot of these artists put themselves out there and they make music and they make videos, it's to share with you, all of you. I mean, she can sing in her house with her family, but she's chosen, and many artists have chosen to, share it with you guys. So it's only fair that you either leave them positive feedback or just carry on. You're not obligated to leave them a negative comment or any comment whatsoever, but if you're gonna leave a comment, at least be nice about it. All right. So our viewers are very, as you can see, they love you, and I hope to have you back, Kerida. But is there anything that I did not ask you tonight that you would like to share with us?
I mean, you pretty much asked me everything. I'm just so happy to be here. And I'm so happy that, you shared with everyone that, people do music out of love. It's not just for money. And, that's something my family and we enjoy doing. And, I don't know if my viewers know this, but I blew up on YouTube for singing Bolo Bolo with my family. And it blew up because, it's a family thing that we do. So, that's actually how my fiance met me, because he saw me on YouTube and he was like, I'm going to marry that girl. And now look at us. So
here you are. So next time you're back, you're probably going to share that love story with us, right?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Very, very, very nice. Kerida, I can't thank you enough for being here, for sharing your life with us and sharing your music with all of us. Thank you so much. Good luck. Congratulations again. And we look forward to seeing you here and Get Real with Shameeza again.
Thank you for having me.
As you exit, we will now go to a message from our sponsors.
Okay.
Hibiscus has been a flagship restaurant in our community for a very long time. Come dine with us and enjoy our excellent food, drinks and service at any one of our many locations. We are located on 12418 101 Avenue and 22113 Jamaica Avenue. Hibiscus at Elliott's on the Mile in Freeport is one of our newest locations, along with 12402 Rockaway Boulevard. In Guyana at 91 Middle Street, Georgetown. Bring your family and friends and come visit us soon.
If there's one place that makes hair removal a pleasant experience, it's the Sugar Bar NYC. Specializing in the art of body sugaring, utilizing a sugar gel for the most gentle, organic hair removal. Our method of hair removal is all natural. The paste is just sugar, lemon, and water. We also have specialized in acne, scarring and hyperpigmentation treatments. We provide sugaring services, waxing services, and laser hair removal services. We also provide body contouring services, Botox and fillers.
Enos Driving School offers training for CDL licenses, including tractor trailers, trucks, and school buses. Just think, with a CDL license, you can have access to thousands of driving jobs at large companies such as FedEx, UPS, MTA, or New York Sanitation. Enos Driving School also offers defensive driving courses and training classes for cars and motorcycles, all taught by their college-trained instructors who can even schedule your road test appointments. Inquire about other driving and training packages as well. You might even be qualified for their free CDL training, as they are a certified institution with the New York State Workforce One program. Call Enos Driving School today. They've been serving our community for over 10 years.
Yo, New York, New York, New York City, what's up? This is your boy here, GI, three-time Choppy Soca Mona, king of the world. And here, what's up? July 29th, I'm coming your way. I'm coming to New York City for one show and one show only for 2023. I am GI, the party edition, and we're doing it different. It's taking place at Stars Lounge, 1920 Grand Avenue, Baldwin, New York. Make sure and get those tickets now on Eventbrite.
All right, guys, we are back. I do want to take this opportunity to thank all of our viewers for being here this evening and really joining us for tonight's show. Again, if you are now joining us, tonight Nishard was scheduled to be on, but due to a medical emergency, he cannot be here, and I apologize on his behalf. However, we will use the time wisely and we will have a discussion. Tonight's discussion is basically an open discussion. Anything that you guys would like to discuss tonight, any questions that you have for me, you can go ahead and ask those questions and I'll be happy to answer those questions and we can start a discussion. I know in the future, we've had several discussions one-on-one where you guys can join me and we have different things that we discuss. So before we get into the discussion, you guys can send your questions in as I go ahead and share this with you. So as most of you know, August 5th, we're doing a boat cruise. And that is our Safari for Hope organization boat cruise. And I'm excited about it. I know many of you have reached out and expressed your interest in being part of that boat cruise. And I want to thank you guys so much. But if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, guys, it will be a good time to get those tickets. And right now, if you call and you get your tickets with us, if you buy 10 tickets or more, for every 10 tickets, we're giving away one free ticket. So again, every 10 tickets you purchase, you're getting a free ticket. If you call us and say, hey, I have 10 people, we'll give you an extra ticket. You can share it with others. You can sell it back. But you're getting, for every 10 tickets you sell or you purchase, you will be getting an extra ticket for that. All right. So with that said, Veronica, good evening to you. Ronnie Maharaj, thank you for joining us. Farisha, thank you. I do want to say that, Kerida did very well, and I hope to host her again. I know you were asking that. Shantaram Roop, good evening to you. Again, I am waiting any questions that you guys have. And while you guys get your questions, though, there is something that I do want to bring up, and I think it's important that we discuss it. There has been a lot of talks in our community. There's been a lot of stuff happening. One of the things that I do want to discuss tonight or get into a little bit is jealousy and backbiting. We've seen it all around us, whether it's at the workplace, it's in family, it's in our community, it's everywhere we go. We can't run away from it. It's always been there. It's not only in our community, it's in every community that you go. You'll find jealous people. You'll find people who want to backbite and they want to, bring others down. And there is a special message with it, right? There's some things that's happening when people want to do those things. If people are jealous of you, the way I look at it, it means that you're doing something right. So whether it's your looks, whether it's the work you do with your children, or it could be the work that you're doing in the community, whatever it is, there is a reason behind it. People are not jealous of people who are doing nothing. They're jealous of people who is going somewhere when they see potential in that person. But do we find ourselves sometimes jealous is my question tonight. Do you get jealous of others and what they're doing, or do you work for whatever you want? Uh, I've been one of those people where I have my own crazy imagination and ideas and thoughts. I'm constantly thinking. I know many people will look at me and say, well, people in their 40s and 50s are not supposed to dream anymore. They're not supposed to, like, this is your time. You're supposed to just cater to your family and just live life and be content. But do you live your life like that? Do you look at yourself that, hey, I'm in my 40s, I'm in my 50s, I'm in my 60s, I'm done with dreaming. I'm just living out the rest of my days. How do you look at life? Share that with me. I want to hear how you guys look at life. How do you look at jealousy? Do you get jealous sometimes, or is it you find others jealous of you? These are all things that we're going to discuss tonight, and I can't wait to hear your answers. So I'll get right to it. I see the answers are coming in. Good night, Maria. Thank you for joining us. And I see Ash says, gosh, that's the hottest topic these days. Of course, like I said, we've seen it everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there's like jealousy and backbiting, and there's so much negativity out there. How do you stay focused as well in these terrible times, right? Because trust me, it's not an easy thing to deal with. Jealousy is the monster that leads to disaster. Agreed with you, Shanta. I don't want to see you get up in life, of course. Joy, good evening to you. Roxanne, good evening to you. But how do we move on, right? Here is the thing. My question is, how do we move on from things like this? And what do you do to protect us? As Kerida said earlier, she protects our mental health. I feel it's important for all of us to protect our mental health at some point in time, regardless, right? We have to do that. And what do you do? As a human being, how do you protect your mental health? Are there specific things? Like, I like to read. I like to spend time alone. I'm one of those selfish people. In my younger years, it was all about making sure this person was okay and making sure that I take care of that and take care of that, and everyone else matter. Recently, I have shifted the focus on me. And when I say on me, I am okay with spending my time sleeping. I'm okay with not having to make sure my home is perfect. These are things that were priority on my list years ago. And now it's not so much of a priority anymore. My kids are good. That's my priority. Kids are healthy. They're doing a good job. Their mental health is protected. And so what do you guys do? So Voltage says, I live my life. I really don't think about who are thinking about me. That's really what it comes down to. I am excited to hear. Nan says that she does meditation. I would love to maybe do classes. I have classes here in our community, or if you guys know of classes here in our community where we can learn or get together as a group and do meditation, that would be lovely. Veronica says, oh my God, I'm going to be 40 in September and decided I wanted a whole new life. The next half of my life is going to be amazing, magical. So I stopped with attachment. And attachment is exactly what I'm speaking of. As I get older, I realized that the things that I once thought was so important and I needed to have in my life, and I felt like if I didn't have it, like it was a requirement. This person will be upset if you didn't do that. And it was just so much. And now it's like, my peace is me. When I'm alone by myself, when I'm laying in bed doing nothing at all, those are my happy moments. Those are the things that I want to do in that moment. And I don't feel guilty about it. Before, if I spend my time in bed or I spend my time watching a movie, I felt guilty that I wasn't getting other things done. And now I'm okay with it. How do you guys process and protect your mental health? That's really what we're doing tonight. We're deciphering the ways that we can protect our mental health while dealing with things like jealousy and backbiting and, getting away from attachments and not feeling guilty about these things, right? Doing the things you enjoy, doing the hanging out, spending time with people who matters to you, right? I know Ronnie, we've been spending a lot of time with his family. He has two beautiful daughters and his wife, and my kids, they enjoy spending time with that family. So we spend time with the family because the kids are happy, we're happy, we all get to hang out and spend quality time, have good conversations. That's what's important to me. That's what I'm chasing these days. I am not looking to be in a big room with a lot of people where none of those people really care about you or what you're doing. It's just there for the sake of being in a room with people. I want my time to be well spent where it's quality time with people who matter. And if you guys are chasing those same things, please drop a comment. We want to know what is important to you in your life, especially when you're in your late 30s, 40s, 50s. What is happening in your life? How are you prioritizing things that are important? And what do you value yourself more at this point, is what I'm asking. Um, get rid of negative energy around you and the rest will follow. Well said, Ronnie. Maria, and for anyone who doesn't know, Maria is the director of upcoming film Dream Chaser. And so she says, I'm too focused on my craft. I have no room for hate or jealousy. The world is big enough for all of us to live our dreams. I'm too busy building and creating. I protect my mental health by spending time alone, being kind to myself, and truly embracing gratitude for waking up every day. Well said, Maria. And I feel that's exactly where I'm at too. Like spending time with myself, like I like myself. I like to get dressed up and I like to just be by myself. Like just I find a different level of peace when I'm alone by myself. And I think all of us should feel that peace. And you just do it by being by yourself. And if it's 5 or 10 minutes in the morning when you get up, where you just stay with yourself, be grateful, speak of gratitude, and you wake up, you open your eyes, give thanks for another day on this earth, and really, really look at things that you're grateful for, things that you wouldn't even think about, but is there. Be grateful for those things. And if you start your day every day, spending that 5 or 10 minutes, is you're going to get the value of you. And once you learn to respect yourself more and you spend more time with yourself and you see how important you are, you others start to see that importance in you. They start to gravitate towards you because there is a confidence and there is a beauty in a person who knows themselves, who is happy in their own skin, that no one out there can take away from you. It's a different feeling. And I mean, I wish I knew this and I did this in my 20s. It would have been a much easier life. In my 40s, though, now that I know it, I feel it. I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm going to keep living it every moment. We'll go to the comments. I keep my circle small and focus my energy on my family and doing what I love, and that is cooking. You can find some of the best and most amazing recipes and videos from my girl Ash. If you haven't checked her out yet, you have to, because she is truly amazing. Let's go to Sandra. Sandra, thank you so much for being here. People that I know, a lot of the viewers that I have are people who are close to me, right? People I have an interaction with, people who I value. And when I see people like Sandra, who plays an amazing role with my kids, I'm happy to see her, right? Sandra says good night to you, Sandra. Thank you so much for joining us. Shanta, same here. It's some of the family members that their lives are miserable, so that's where the jealousy arises. I agree, but there are so many different places that jealousy and all these things come from. Anthony says, you look fabulous, Shameeza. Take long walks. Long walks, definitely. I'll have to join Sophia for these long walks and Gia because I heard they love long walks. Pinky, good evening to you. Joy, Laverne. Laverne, it's such a pleasure to have you join us this evening. I'm enjoying seeing women like you shine. Although we don't know each other well, you've given me inspiration and keep me going. I love that comment, Laverne. And you're absolutely right. We see each other at a few events. We've never had time to really take that time to, spend 5, 10 minutes to really get to know each other. But the time that I see you, it's special to me because in that moment, I can just feel your energy. And energy for me is important. Having an energy from a person and really feeling that person, you can tell if that person is giving you positive, real energy or not. And I go with those energy. Sometimes it's important to get to know that person even more. Once you get to know them, sometimes your opinion change or not. But most of the time that I felt a good energy with someone, my instincts are usually correct about that person. So Laverne, I hope one day we'll get to know each other a little bit better. Maria, I am so excited. Dream Chaser, guys, the film, it will be amazing. You guys have to keep following us, and we have so much to bring to you guys. Just follow Dream Chaser, and there is a lot of amazing things coming out of this film, and there's a lot of announcements. So just keep following us to find out what's happening. Veronica, have for anyone who's looking for events in the community, July 29th, IMGI, the concert is happening. It will be an amazing event, and you can contact Veronica for tickets, Eventbrite. It will be an amazing show with him. It's out in Baldwin, so if you have family, friends out there, it'll be a great way to go visit them and have like a family night where you guys connect, go out. It will be a beautiful event. Pinky says, "Thank you, Pinky. Thank you so much. I love." Sandra says, "I love spending time drinking a cup of coffee, reflecting on life and the importance of self care." Exactly, exactly, Maria. You're absolutely right. Our energy and it introduces us before we even speak. Shanti says, Shameeza, I admire your personality. Sophia says, this is an interesting comment. She says, I lost 5 pounds already. Gia, yes. So I will join you guys. I don't know how it's going to happen, but yes, we can do a virtual walking where you guys are on walking, I'm walking, and we're doing it virtually. That works. I hope that works as well. Um, Rudranat is saying Raymond, but guys, we have so much things to be grateful for, and we have so much that we can all share with each other, and we should be using our energy, we should be using our time wisely. If we are going to be around others, choose people wisely, right? Choose people that brings out the best in you. Choose people that when there is a discussion, it's a positive discussion. They discuss ideas and ways to be better human beings, and ideas that will build society and build other means of wealth, and that you have conversations that is meaningful. Not waste your time with people that have conversations and the conversations are just useless. Do not do that. I am telling you, use your time wisely. You'll see how much more time, how much more things you can do with your time when you use it wisely. And always put limits on certain things as well. Like you should be, the things that work for me is I put boundaries and I put a limit on certain things. I am not going to cross that boundary, and you shouldn't be crossing that boundary with me. And recently, I've been doing these things to protect myself, protect my mental health, and it's okay. I say it to my kids, the older kids. I have little boundaries with them. I have it with the younger kids. I have it with family members. And it's okay to have those boundaries. It's okay for you to say, hey, this is my time. This weekend, I can't do that because I'll be doing this. And be okay with it. We should not have to feel bad about doing certain things in our lives. It should be a priority. And that priority, even if it means protecting your mental health, it's okay. Rutranath, Ravi, good evening to you. You missed our musical guest tonight, Kerida Ali. But if you liked, you can go back watch the show. We had an amazing guest tonight, and I hope that you guys can share her music. With that said, guys, please come out and join us on August 5th for our Safari for Hope boat ride. Get your tickets. Call Eventbrite. You can get your tickets. We will be having a few locations out in Queens that will have tickets. One of those places is Kite Shore, Passion Lounge, and in Queens Village. If you're in Queens Village, we will have it at Fazila's Delight. So check out those locations, and you can also call 646-866-1719 or 718-864-0668 for locations and ways to purchase tickets for that event. Veronica says, Sahil, Randall, Narayan, and okay, she's tagging people. I jam with her father, the LCD fan back in the days. Very nice to know Ravi. And Maria says, Maria, no problem. If you miss it, we can go back and we can, you can definitely watch it again. But with that said, guys, tonight, like many other things that we do here at Get Real with Shameeza, we want to thank you guys for taking the time to be here. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for your love, your support. I know I don't say this enough, but you guys make this possible. 2 years, a show like ours is not one that exists and run for this long, and it's all because we have amazing supporters. And for me, it's not quantity, it's quality. If I have 10 of you guys that watch every single Wednesday, that's all that matters to me. I know it's 10 people who are here to learn something new. They're here to support me, and they're here because they truly value this show, and that's all that matters to me. So Maria says, where is the ballroom event after? I will let Veronica answer that question. I know, Maria, this event is not very far from you, so maybe we can connect and join Veronica and support her at this event as well. So guys, I know that, you guys have all taken the time to be here. I am happy that, we're here. 2 years later, Get Real with Shameeza is still here. We're still running, and we have so much more to go. Some of the artists that you can look forward to for the next 2 weeks, our season ends July 26th. So the next 2 weeks, we're looking at bringing you some new and upcoming artists, but we have some very experienced artists that will be on the show as well. Some of the names, just to mention a few of them that we will have in the next 2 weeks. We will have Classy with us. He will be joining us on the 26th. Actually, the 19th, he will be here with us. We will have Jairam Kisoon. You guys have seen him a few times on Get Real with Shameeza. Amazing, talented artist. Ranjiv Ramdin will be back to join us. We will also have Richard Singh right out of Guyana. That young man has been creating some unique music, and we will have him here, and you'll get to know all about him, his music, what he enjoys, and all of those things. You'll get to know more of these artists in the next 2 weeks. We also have a special guest that will join us for a season finale on the 26th. You guys will find out more about that. If you're not following us, you should be following us, because you'll be able to tell all the artists that we're having. But the next few weeks, we will be focused on music. It will be a lot of singing. It will be a lot of entertainment. So please join us for those 2 other shows that are upcoming. And with that said, I would like to finally come to an end tonight's program and say goodbye to all of you. But as we do that, I want to remind each and every one of you that it's important to be yourself. Don't be afraid to shine. Be the awesome you that you are. And like always, don't be afraid to be the best version of yourself. It's never too late to keep dreaming. We all have it in us. We all have a purpose. Find your purpose and make sure that purpose aligns with your priorities. With that said, until next time, Be you, be real, and be the best version of yourself. Love you guys. Good night, everyone.